Hello, everyone. I'm Master Mokolope. Others call me Maxwell, so it is entirely up to you which one you would like to use. Okay, so I'll be taking you guys for this semester, uh, and we'll be meeting on Mondays, we'll be meeting on Tuesdays, and we'll also be meeting in the Friday afternoon. So I'm your lecturer for drama education 4. All right. So we're going to be using different platforms for us to engage. One being Zoom, and then YouTube would be used for your submissions, particularly with practical assessment. We're also going to be using a group forum on Moodle, and we'll also be using Moodle actually. A large part of our interaction would be on Moodle, where you guys would be expected to get your study material, to get your assignment, and also to submit. Okay. And we'll also be using emails for us to communicate. But then when it comes to emails, I could only be able to respond between 8 a.m. up till 6 a.m. All right. However, if it is an emergency, I will try to make means to be able to respond to the call. Okay. So for today, I just want us to have a brief overview on what would be expected from you on this module. I hope you're able to see the slides uh, on your side. I've been having some challenges with this. So let's see. Okay, yes. So as I've mentioned, you're going to be utilizing all those different platforms for us to engage. So I've already started with on our group forum where I need you guys to introduce yourself, tell us who you are, where you're from, and maybe why you chose to do teaching. So at the end of your paragraph, you can just add your contact numbers for us to start generating a group chat. So our WhatsApp group would be for us to exchange ideas, to engage, and to also maybe address some of the concerns or issues that we might be having. So I think that by next week, we will be looking into getting a class rep, someone who would be able to speak on your behalf instead of me having to address you as individuals. Okay. So get to the forum and then write us a paragraph introducing yourself, telling us about yourself, and then, of course, leaving your contact details. So for this module, we'll be focusing on South African theater, right? So we'll be grappling with the ideas of the origins of theater, the origins of rituals, the origins of drama. Okay, we will be investigating the the idea that rituals and drama have a strong correlation. What do we mean by that? What do we mean when we say ritual is drama? When we say drama, it is a ritual. How do these two inform each other, and how do we make sense of these two? And we can go as further as to investigate the birth of theater. Where did theater start? Who started theater? Which place was it born? We need to be grappling with this kind of thinking when we embark on this journey. So for your assignment one, as you can see, those would be some of the ideas that I need you guys to explore, the origins of rituals. Now the question becomes, what is a ritual? And you start to look at some of the rituals that we already have, because we have spiritual rituals, religious ritual, our day-to-day rituals. But for your assignment, we're looking in the context of African rituals. Okay, so what does this mean? It means that you need to go back and uh, and reflect on the rituals that you have witnessed, and reflect on rituals that you have witnessed. How were the rituals carried out? Who were involved in the rituals? What were some of the symbolic elements that were used in the rituals? All right. So I need us to get to assignment one to discuss it. Okay. Your assignment one, it is a creative research presentation. Okay, it is out of 50, and the swing dates of submission is between your 29th of March up till the 2nd of April. However, I'm not the biggest fan of late submission. I understand that we may be focusing some technical issues, but hey, we need to communicate and let us not take an advantage of the situation that we are faced with. All right. We need to get to hit the ground running. Don't wait until it is late for you to start writing your, investigating your assignment and then being late for your submissions, okay? Because we have just so much to do and to cover for this module. So now let's talk about your first assignment. Your first assignment is already there on your Moodle. You can get it, and the notes are there as well for you to read. So next time when we meet, we're going to be unpacking a lesson on ritual theater and then the origins of trauma. So today I just want to explain to you what assignment one it is about. You're going to investigate, rather research any ritual that appeals to you. It can be a Nigerian rituals, it can be South African ritual, it has to be an African ritual. All right, you're not looking into any Western kind of phenomenal. No, we focusing on African indigenous knowledge. All right. So investigate the ritual, looking into the intention of the ritual. Why is this ritual performed? Okay, why is it performed? Where is it performed? Is it indoors, outdoors? At what time is it performed? What is the structure of the ritual? How do they start the ritual, the beginning, the middle, and the end? How is it structured? What are some of the symbolic aspects that are being incorporated within the performance of this ritual? What colors are they wearing? Are they using sound? If they're using sound, what does it represent or what does it signify? You need to investigate that and find out about all these symbolic aspects that are being integrated into a particular rituals that you would be investigating. Who is involved in the ritual? It is very important. Who is leading the ritual? And who is also involved in the rituals? Do we have audience in the ritual? Is everyone in the ritual involved? All right. So that's part of your research project that you're going to be doing for your first assessment. You research a particular ritual, you gather the information, and now you start to think about your presentation. How are you going to present this project? How are you going to present these findings? For your presentation, we need you guys to be creative, to think out of the box. You can use enactment, you can use PowerPoint presentation, but you must be creative in how you do all of this, because it is creative research presentation. You can do enactment, you can demonstrate how this ritual is being carried out. You can use some of the visuals, you can use some of the graphics for your presentations. All right, so that would be your first assessment for this semester, which is due between the 29th of March and the 2nd of April. I've also included on the slide here with us the rubric as to what we are expecting you to display in your presentation. Your presentation must have a structure. It must be well organized. We need to see your findings in your presentation. We need to see you relate to some of your findings in your presentation to show us your understanding of the topic that you were exploring. And in doing that, obviously, you need to be creative because this is a creative class. All right. We will also be looking at your presentation style. the use of your voice, your posture, your gesture, and your level of professionalism. And of course, you would be able to pick if you are just rambling over your lines, but we advise you not to read your presentation, okay? But you need to be prepared. Preparation, preparation, preparation. It is key. You need to prepare. I'll also include that rubric on our Moodle side so that you could be able to know on how you're going to be marked or assessed for this uh, presentation. So the question is, what is a creative research? Creative research is any body of work that presents the findings of a particular subject. So you got the findings here, now you're interpreting your findings according to how you find it suitable. This could be done through your installation, creative installation. It could be done through enactment, it can be done through graphics, as I've mentioned. As long as we could be able to relate to some of the findings that you were able to discover during your research, then we would be able to understand where you go. So focus on your first assessment and make sure that you hand it in on time. All right. So as I've mentioned when we started that, we're going to create a forum where you guys can introduce yourself, just to be brief about it, just a simple paragraph, and then with adding your cell phone numbers so that we could be able to generate a WhatsApp group. So yeah, that will be all for today. I don't want to bombard you with a whole lot of information at the start. We're going to be gentle. We're going to be here for you. We're going to be supporting you. So be open to talk to us, to communicate, and let us know where you are, where you want to go. If you don't understand, you can always drop me an email. But as from next week, I really want us to have established a WhatsApp group. All right. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And please, as much as you have the timetable with you, we need to work in line with the timetable. If you know that at this particular time, I should be having this lecture, get on the site, check what's going on there, check if I have any material that I want you to read, that I want you to investigate or something like that. And then ask me questions if you have some of those questions. Okay, thank you so much. I should be uploading another video of a lecture where I'll be unpacking a topic on the origins of rituals and drama, and also going into South African theater. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.